question is, what specifically and in detail caused your change of heart on the issue of abortion since the 1994?
Yes, thank you. Great question, and I appreciate your asking that. I've always been personally pro-life in my own life, and people who've asked me for their advice have always said that in my view abortion is wrong, except in the case of rape, incest, or when the life of the mother is threatened. But for me, the question of what should government's role be was uncertain. And when I ran for office against Ted Kennedy, and again when I ran for office as governor, I said I would leave the law as it was. I would not change it. I would protect the law, protect a woman's right to choose as it existed at the current time. That's effectively, I know, a pro-choice position. Didn't call myself pro-choice, but understand that's where I was. It was during our debate relating to cloning in our state, cloning for the purposes of finding new stem cells, or something known as embryo farming, that it became increasingly clear to me that that position was the wrong position. That we had so cheapened the value of human life that people were anticipating cloning and embryo farming, and without seeing the moral implications of that. And this is about 2.5 years ago. I wrote an op-ed piece in the Boston Globe and said that in my view I had been wrong, that I wanted to make it clear that I'm pro-life. My view is that instead of having a one-size-fits-all pronouncement for the entire nation as we currently have, that each state should be able to make their own choice in this regard. So that if Massachusetts wants to be pro-choice, as undoubtedly it would want to be, it would have the right to be such. But if a state wants to adopt reasonable pro-life laws, it should have the right to do that as well. That's my view. I followed the same course that Ronald Reagan and George Herbert Walker Bush followed. They also were pro-choice, but then when they got into the public sphere and actually saw the implications of the law on human life, they said they made a mistake, and they became pro-life just as I have. And we need to get a few more people to agree with us on that, in my view. Thank you.